Hello, strong people. Figured I would take you on my little commute to the gym. Shouldn't be too long of a trip, so stick with me. Today is day 4, week 8, or day 3, sorry. So week 8, day 3 of OSG, Mid-Atlantic Regional Prep, secondary press day, as usual for day 3. Oh, by the way, we're at the gym, so I hope you are able to, stick around for that trek. It's a bit of a hike to get here, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh my God, it kind of smells like an armpit in here. I gotta get the airflow. That'll be too loud. I need 2 hands for that, so I'll open that door in a second. But today we're pressing. Also, I almost misread the program again because I can't read apparently. I thought that I had 8 sets of 3 banded circus dumbbell tonight. I sent that to my coach and I was like, do I need to clean this dumbbell every time or can I just bring it down and press it again? He's like, what? What are you talking about? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, there is no circus tonight. And so I looked at my program and I was like, I got you, coach. Yeah, I don't have any dumbbell tonight at all. It's actually just banded incline axle press. So much better, thank God. Because I was not. Deload weeks are rough for me. Like I need them, but my energy is so low on deload weeks that it's just like that's all I have. Also, it feels like sometimes. And man, I'm just ready to well, I say I'm ready now, but at the same time, I know when next week hits, I'm gonna be like, I just want prep to be over. For me, it's weeks. What is it? Technically, it'd be 9 and 10. Those are like the 2 weeks that are like brutal, because that's like comp weight for stuff, or like very close to it, and then usually 3 weeks out is when I touch comp weight stuff. So that's gonna be rough. I think this week I'm gonna do the final event for the OSG online qualifiers because I had the other 3 done. They're ready to go. I'm just holding on to them and uploading them. I don't think I'm gonna get in with the numbers I have. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. I know that people can't always make it, or they do it and they end up taking more than the top 10, or injuries, people pull, whatever it might be. So just because I'm not in the top 10 doesn't mean I won't get in. But I consider that a long shot. So either way, I still have a show to do. That's the priority. That's what I care about. So let's just get to pressing. I don't have much else to say. I don't really know what weight I'm going to do, but it's supposed to be like speed triples. So 270-ish, maybe? We'll see. We'll see what we get to. Well, that's the pressing done. I didn't record all 8 sets. That seemed like overkill. I don't know. I don't even know how many I did record. 4? 5? Maybe? I don't know. The thing about speed presses, speed reps or whatever, specifically with bands like this, you can really tell when you're out of the groove or something's off, because they just don't move as fast. I don't know if it was like set 2 or 3. I don't even know if I recorded it, but it should be pretty noticeable on camera if I did. But I did not. I was not tight. Back was not set. It did not move the way it was supposed to. So I kind of dialed it back in for the remaining sets. And I'm happy with that. It's easy to, at first, when you start first lifting, you just don't see stuff like that or realize it. But you get a little bit better. You know how things are supposed to feel, and I think that's why training is still fun, because even though one thing could be off, and then when you figure it out, you're like, oh, that makes sense, and then things start to click again. Hair in my eye. I don't know what's next. It's pretty basic stuff today. I think I have some rows, single arm rows. I'm not going to bother recording that because there's just no good angle for it. It's just a single arm row on the cable machine over there. So I'll do that. Another row variation, I think. And then maybe some bicep and tricep. I might record that. I'll probably record that because I think they're very high rep thing, like sets of 50 or something, just to really. So it's got to be light. It definitely has to be light to do that. And there's no shot that I'm actually going to be able to count to 50. I will absolutely lose count somewhere in there. So that's something to look forward to. Let's just get into that. All right. So I went ahead and did whatever else I had to do. Meadows rows. What else? Seated. I forget the name of them already. One arm rows. Now I got to move on to Zotman curls and tricep push down. So I'm going to do just a standard old, because I'm literally doing sets of 20. Let's do Zotman curls first. Doing sets of 20 on these. They're supposed to be incline with a dumbbell, I believe. But I prefer bands for biceps. I could explain why I don't really have biceps, but I don't do very many exercises. So it's just, some people, I've argued this before, some strongmen will train biceps to have strong tendons. Other strongmen do not train biceps at all to avoid the mind-muscle connection. I see a good side in both. As someone who doesn't train a whole lot of biceps, I don't feel my biceps working like ever in any sort of pull. Seated rope pull, that's a little bit different. A rope pull like that, it's hard not to because your arm is directly moving like this. But like axle cleans, sandbag rows, generally speaking, rows of any kind, I don't really feel it. So I don't even know if I'll really be able to. I feel a pump when I do a hammer curl. That's like the closest thing to it. So let's see if I can do a Zotman curl with bands like this. Those of you that don't know what a Zotman curl is, you go up, palms down, palms down. And just like that, I've lost count. I also can't really turn my wrist in much more than this. Ease up on the band tension there. Felt like 20. Alright, my triceps are a little bit more conditioned, so I don't think this will be as bad. I prefer this one, but I'm going to do just a standard tricep. What is in my nose? A standard tricep push down. Sets of 50, so should be interesting. Yeah, it's already burning. My muscle connection with the triceps is just so much better. I actually really like this with the band going around my head, but the weight is, the band is technically behind me. I noticed there that, it's hard to talk and think because I'm trying to focus on just my triceps. What I'm noticing is my biceps are kicking in on the decline, or eccentric, like from bottom to top. I feel my biceps working. That's just because I already have a little bit of pump, but I need to be focused on the triceps. So let's try to isolate. That's better. Oh God. Wow, that didn't seem like a lot, but though you hit a certain point there and they just stop working. Wow. I haven't done, I mean, I guess I do them like every week, but sometimes I just, a different variation every week, and this one seems to be hitting really hard this week. I only have 2 sets of these, so I'm going to make the most of them. The joys of a deload week. Let's see if we can keep count this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't. Good Lord. I don't know what it is today, but muscular endurance is out the window. My biceps are on fire from just that. Triceps are too, but something else I've noticed is I get a better pump with my left arm than my right. I really have to focus on my right arm whenever I do curls. Otherwise, I just don't feel quite the same. And that's just general muscle imbalance. It's kind of strange because I am right-handed. I did everything right-handed, you know, right, throw a baseball, throw a bat. I can swing a bat lefty a little bit, but definitely not anything worthy of anything. I don't know, my left hand's kind of stupid, honestly. But it kind of works sometimes. So I don't really know why I have a better mind muscle connection with my left arm, I guess. Maybe because I didn't have much of a connection with my left arm at all prior to lifting weights with it. I don't know. I want to go back to this movement and try to really hit triceps. Really focusing on snapping that lockout. Drop set halfway through. I can't do all 50 like that. Oh God. Wow, I feel weak after doing that because I didn't use much band tension at all. Wow. It's kind of embarrassing. I felt like I was going to do better. I honestly thought, I wasn't sure that would be enough weight, but that was more than enough weight, surprisingly. I don't really have much else to say. These deload weeks they're just boring. So I don't know what I have this Saturday. I have to look at it. I feel like it's a good time because I probably don't have much. I'm gonna jinx that, I know for sure. It's probably gonna be like one of everything Saturday, but just light. So I think I need to do the sandbag shuttle runs, whatever you want to call it, for the OSG on qualifier. After doing the sandbag steeplechase, so last week, week before, I think, week before, that was 287 bag and a 300 bag, and you know, 4 picks with the load, barely under a minute. Man, I don't know. I understand that it's 25 feet each of those, and the load, so it's a little bit different, but the bag that I got to use is slightly heavier. It's like 308, I think it has to be. 308, 309. There was a dog sticking its head out of that car. Anyway, I don't know what to expect. 6 reps. It's going to be different because I don't need to pick the bag as high. I can kind of waddle with it, but that will burn some more energy. But so will picking the bag higher. So I got some stuff I got to think about for that. Man, I don't know. That's going to be a one and done thing too. I'm not redoing any of these qualifiers, so whatever I hit, I hit. 6 would be good, I guess. One every 10 seconds, which doesn't seem... It seems slow now that I think about it. But you're going to get tired halfway through. 40 seconds in or something, you're going to get gassed. But with 20 feet, you can kind of waddle a little bit, you know. If it was 50, it would be a little bit different. But 20 feet, there's some room for air in there, some room to make up some stuff. I don't know, man. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm excited for it, though. It'll be a challenge. It'll be cardio for sure. So until then, until then, I guess it is the next training session, you'll see. So until then, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.